All right. So, hope everyone is doing well. Let's start off with Mr. Abhishek. So, I believe you spoke with Paul about this. So, this is now in review.
Yeah, it needs to be reviewed now.
Perfect.
So that I'm working on two of the smaller tasks which Dennis and I assigned. So one of that is almost done. I'll means create MR for board today. Then I'll take up on the task in to do.
Perfect. Um, mm,
This
14.
was blocked by this one, 1462. So didn't start it early, but 1462 is done, so I can start that. It's
Okay.
in done. My
Yep.
name.
All right. So, oh, there we go. Um, prior key import move key import mnemonic. So what's going to be the is there an alternative to this? The key import mnemonic? Is there a different CLI command that we're going to execute?
Yeah, the way that's going to work is when you first fire up your wallet, it's going to force you to either enter a mnemonic phrase or import, or it'll generate one for you,
Okay,
rather than just the way it does now, where you just import it anytime you want. So
gotcha.
a little bit more restrictive, but it's only on wallet creation that it'll do it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, these just need to pass CI, and then those can be moved to done. Cool. Eliminate remote transactions. So, Ethan, could you explain this?
I probably need to rename that a little bit. It's placing additional restrictions on when you can submit a hash instead of the full transaction.
Is this something that's happening in the back end, or is this going to affect like signing in the CLI?
It will affect how it will affect how the clients need to construct additional signatures of transactions.
Okay. And this is only for, so like, is this for both a remote delegate and remote authority?
Yes. I mean, anytime you're signing a transaction, the first time you sign it with a given identity or with a book from a given identity, you have to provide the entire transaction in the envelope.
Okay. And is the fix to this, is the CLI change going to be included in this task?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know when this is done. I'll actually look for it too, but because we're creating the CLI reference document, so I just want to make sure that.
And it doesn't change how the users interact.
Oh, okay.
So the CLI will handle things. So when you do, I updated the CLI, so when you do TX sign, it will find the transaction, and then so you still just give it the hash, and it figures it out.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, maybe if you could specify what you mean by, maybe just clarify that it's not removing the ability to sign with remote signatures, but just it's done a different way.
Yeah, it says eliminate remote transaction because it's referring to the remote transaction type, which is used to send a hash instead of the full transaction.
Okay.
And I thought we were going to completely disable it, so it's more like limit the use of remote transaction.
Okay.
But so it's referring to something in the code.
Yep, I understand to the variable. All right, and then we have add. Okay, so
That one is still an analysis. Or
okay,
still checking with exchanges.
gotcha. Okay, and there were some tasks that I don't know if you created them regarding more information you need to include in the snapshots. Was
Yeah,
that
I haven't created those tasks yet.
okay?
And those are, I doubt I would add those to this sprint.
Yeah. Okay, so when you have time to create those tasks, that'd be great.
Yeah, our meeting ended pretty late last night.
That it did. All right, this is in review.
Yeah, this needs to be reviewed. And yeah, so I think this is ready for review.
Okay, and then we have this.
Yeah, this task I have completed the implementation in one way, but for the other way, I think I have a gap in understanding of the Tendermint. So I'm digging deep into the Tendermint API stack. In the meantime, you can assign me some bug tasks, any other tasks. So yes, I'm ready to work on other tasks also.
Okay. I guess Ethan, do you want to determine if there's something from the highest priority 1.0 task we established yesterday that Justin can work on? If not, some bugs.
I'll check what's in the sprint, but we left a bunch of unassigned stuff in the sprint for people to pick up.
Oh, the yeah. There's
I'll check and see if any of that needs to be reprioritized, but that's
that's
where people should be pulling from.
Yep, that'd be great. Yeah, I just want to make sure that the most important ones are being worked on, like refund delegates. Is that something Justin can work on, or I'll let you decide when you have time. All right, Paul is out unless he's Pablo. Is Pablo here? No. Okay. Moving on to Sander. Sander here. I don't see Mr. Sander. All right, I'll shoot Sander and Pablo a message offline. All right. Take care, everybody.